As travellers make their way back home with the Easter long weekend drawing to a close, the RTMC says it's issued over 16,000 traffic fines so far for speeding and failing to wear seatbelts. Spokesperson Simon Zwane says there's a high number of people who are producing false documents when stopped and those who are driving without licenses. Meanwhile, the N1 is expected to be busy today as people head back home after this Easter long weekend. Our reporter, Aphumelele Mdlalane, is at one of the roadblocks where Free State Community Safety Roads and Transport will also be conducting their own operation there. Aphumelele joins us now live for a sense of how things are faring. And Aphumelele, of course, there's been great anticipation to see how this Easter long weekend will fare given the horrific crash in Limpopo. Give us a picture of where you are and what the situation is looking like there.
Indeed, Ayanda, we are currently at the N8 in Petrusburg, where we are expecting high volumes of traffic. As we know, this road is connecting to the Northern Cape, and at the moment, the MEC for Community Safety Roads and Transport is conducting this operation inside a bus that is from the KZN, Ladysmith side, and it's going to the Northern Cape just to verify if these people in this bus, if they have the documentations. And not long ago, she also stopped another taxi that was in question, trying to verify the documents. And that's what she's currently doing here, talking to, of course, the people that are inside in this bus. And she also has indicated, Ayanda, that in the Free State there's been a reduction of fatalities given that they have set aside about 1.6 billion rands in road improvement, and the projects of course are underway. And when it comes to the national roads that we have, which is the N6, the N1 as well as the N8, she has also indicated that this campaign of Easter road safety, they made sure that they are starting it when the holidays started, and will give, of course, the updates after today, of course, because we know that people are making their way back. MEC, what have you found so far? I will see people have documents.
No, thank you. We just had a concern about one student who's only carrying her student card, and she doesn't have any documents with her. And the sad part is that she's not a South African, so she should be knowing that when you travel, you should be carrying your documents. Once you are in a foreign country, you should always carry your documents. So she doesn't have her documents with her. She only has a student, and that's what we really need to verify. Now, I've just given it to one of our media people just to check, because that student card has a passport, so we have to call immigration before this bus departs so that we are certain that indeed she is supposed to be here in the country, or she is in the country legally.
Earlier on, we're also questioning the taxi that is from Swaziland all the way to Northern Cape. What have you found there?
It's a minibus from a company, Valwater. I'm told they travel from Bloemfontein to Swaziland with a bus. So that vehicle was in Bloemfontein. So we had to call the CEO of Valwater, because the problem with them was that they did not fill in the transport, the trip authority. There was no trip authority. They are just claiming to be working for Valwater, but we all know that even in government vehicles, you have to fill the trip authority. But indeed, we confirm with the employers that yes, they are the employees of that company, but they'll deal with the matter of not carrying a trip authority with them.
The number of fatalities, the number of those that have been arrested so far?
You mean from this operation this morning? So far, we haven't had any arrest yet. As you know, that we started at around 8:30. So I think as the day goes up, we'll know. We might arrest some, we're not sure. So we just have to verify this one that we just get it now.
Throughout the operation from last week to date, the people that have been arrested, also the crashes, if we have any in the province?
The crashes, we had about 9, and fatalities are 8. And then the number, except those, the illegal immigrants, the number of those who are arrested, who are in custody, is around 52.
Well, that's it. We have heard from the MEC keeping us up to speed with this operation. And Ayanda, like she did, she is indicating that we will be here the whole day. And yes, it's not busy yet on roads, but the law enforcers have started with their work and no arrests have been made so far. They are continuing to check the documents if they are in place, and also those that, of course, are not in possession of their documents. They should prove that they do have the good standing documents. Ayanda.
Right, Aphumelele Mdlalane, thanks very much indeed. Aphumelele is with the Free State Community Safety Department as they continue with one of their operations as we wind down the Easter long weekend.